Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel cold when you're around, like nothing can break me. Now I know why it never worked out before. High low, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time. We both know how to be gentle, never cross the line. I feel cold when you're around, like nothing can break me.
Hey, my little punkies, switching things up a little bit for my mental stability. We're gonna jump in and do some Prehistoric Kingdom. And I think what I want to do is I just want to do like a natural valley. Like, okay, I'll take you in and show you what let's see if this loads. Hopefully it loads. They've done some updates since the last time I had been in this. But I want to do like an open valley, like natural type deal. Like we're not even going to do fences or enclosures. I just want to jump in and see what we can make happen. Just like El Natural. Build a T-Rex tube? A T-Rex tube was awesome. Oh God, look, Coaster Designer has boycotted my Planet Zoo streams, and he shows up when we do a Prehistoric Kingdom stream. Someone has to keep this game relevant. Well, you know, they're toiling away. We've got to give them the time through. I gotta get my controls back. Like, what even does everything now? They put my edge scrolling in, but it's still a little too slow. I've been working. Likely excuse. Look at these rocks. I forgot how much I adore these rocks. Rumor has it that the beta announcement is coming soon. Ooh, don't tease me. Here's our furry guys. If it's any consolence, I hate my job and am miserable at it every hour. Hey, buddy. This game is still putting Planet Zoo to shame. You know, in some aspects, it definitely does. Let's check on the herd over here. See, we're gonna do like, I think we can do a cool little valley, like with the idea I have, but I just want it to be like more open. Not so like boundary or like zoo restrictive, you know? Man, that audio guy, he does, and I think his name's Byron. He does an incredible job on the sound in this, doesn't he? I just love the lighting package that they have. And just this whole, I don't know, it just pops a little different. Oh yeah, sorry, Bold, we're just wrapping up. You missed the notification. Nah, we've got some work to do. Just not in this map. We're going to come back and we're going to do like an actual valley with little split offs and canyons and coves. Maybe do a river coming down the middle of it that the animals kind of meander through and cross back and forth. Here's my big girl right here. She is like massive. Like if you put her compared to the other T-Rexes. I thought she was about to roar. Hear that like rumbling? No waterfalls yet, but they have kind of cheekily teased me that waterfalls are coming. Did you all even notice my Brontosaurus rock? Did you all ever notice that craftsmanship? Look, here's the neck, the front legs, the tail, the head. You all don't give me enough credit. Hey, what's up, totally Trescalthic? Yeah, Brachio Rock. Kind of looking over the river here. B-Rock. B-Rockosaurus. Okay. Let's jump out of this and see if we can make something happen here. Angle snap. Angle snap, very important. Anything notable I missed? No. We're just getting started, man. We're going to do like, look how huge these maps are. We're going to do like a natural style Dinosaur Valley. I'll have to come up with a cool name for it though. We did have some fun at your expense, Bluefin. Sorry. Let's get rid of the trees, please. I need a blank canvas, if you don't mind. Thought so, just checking in. Be aware of the next dev vlog coming Wednesday. Hopefully, Our little devs have been pretty quiet. I was telling Beyond Drew and Lion Rider and Leaf that hopefully that just means they have been hard at work. I guess... Yeah, we'll just start on the valley first. Then we'll get some animals in here. See, this is what I was talking about with this game over Planet Zoo. We were literally just talking about this in the gray seal habitat yesterday. Look how quick I've just formed like this half of a mountain. Like with Planet Zoo, that would have taken probably a good minute to 2 minutes, just because the thing, like, whatever they've done to it, it is so stinking slow right now. Like, the terrain tool is painfully slow. I don't know what they've messed with. Let's just kind of work on, we'll get a base going. And then we can kind of branch out and figure out, you know, the river and all that stuff. Leave this spot kind of open. Oh, hold on. I can still get you all some calming music going. Even though the sound design in this game is pretty epic. Let's at least get some tunes going. Our normal playlist, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Supreme, they could. Like, just make the intent, make 99 intensity really feel like this. Let me see if we can do it. Like, this is Planet Zoo's 99 intensity. Honestly, it's probably, like, that is their 99. And it may be even slower than that. That might be giving them a little bit. But like I said, I want to say it wasn't always like that. Like, I swear that the terrain tool with Planet Zoo has been messed with. It's just like sometimes they do weird stuff like that. Like even with weird things like light, you know, the way light bounces off of stuff, you'll notice every once in a while you'll come across something and you'll be like, something was messed with. This looked better before. Or this tool worked better. Something's been tweaked. Like, look at this, man. I can just sculpt. So the river here is kind of going to be like a big part of these creatures' lives here. This will kind of like be a big fork here. some reason this, like, the calm water just, aesthetically, it just looks better. Hey, what's up, Troy? Cybers? Loading animal was a tortoise. Same with Suyana. Oh, Bold, don't let me forget when this is over to pass you the Suyana file. Because it is time. Time to pass off Bold some Jaguar mischief. Make it look a little muddier, like where the animals would be coming up out of. Or going down too, you know. Be awesome if we had waterfalls already, though. I guarantee you there'd be some waterfalls up in here somewhere. Now, I don't care how hard you try or what kind of master of terrain you are in Planet Zoo, you're not getting that right there. You're not getting these trails and that mud mixture. Not happening. Like where you can even, like, almost like we're showing here what would be a heavily trafficked area. Not happening. NPZ, you know. Oh, Troy, I've been okay, man. You know, just hanging in there. Work, come home, game. Work, come home, game. Hey, what's up, Mama Ortega? Glad you could jump back in and join us. Stan was here. Oh, for real, Bold. We would be... we would be here for a while trying to make all these cliffs happen. Oh, Daddy, that's so satisfying. And like I said, guys, the point of this particular map is we're just going to do an open... just an open valley. Like there's not going to be any noticeable fencing or anything like that. We're just gonna pretend this is just an open dinosaur valley. And hopefully it's going to come out cool. I just figured now would be a fun time to jump into this too, because not only, you know, we're hoping the new devlog comes out this week possibly, but you know, it's been a while since we've been in this. It has been a while, and it is still as satisfying as a couple months ago. But this is going to take a lot of rock work to kind of get how I want. But that's okay. We've never let rock work scare us too bad, have we? Kind of get a look at all these trees again. This right here is like my all-time favorite tree in any game, is this Prehistoric Kingdom oak tree. I hate to live for the weekend, but at least we got Monday out of the way already. Well, almost. This game, like, everything is just so satisfying. You know? It's like the look and the feel and the flow of it. You know, this may take us a couple streams, guys. Like, we're gonna, you know, we've got quite a bit of work to do. But it's good that Bold will be taking over Suyana too. So, even though it's probably not gonna take her long, she'll probably be sending it back to me like tomorrow afternoon. But at least we got something to hold us over for a little bit. Kind of liven up this riverbed a little. You figure a lot of stuff would probably wash up at this point, so we'll kind of clutter it up a little bit with some sticks and debris. See, it's got a cool look, that Planet Zoo. Like, look at that log underwater. You kind of don't... You don't really get that look with Planet Zoo necessarily. Like, see how it almost has that, like, shimmer, you know? It's like the water, even the calm version, has some life to it. You know? No word on if Iguanodon will, though I doubt it for reasons. Menu border is something you can change in the settings. Ah, okay. So this might not be new, Bold. This may just be what I had it set on last. I thought mine was blue last time though, but alright, and if we're gonna make this like a crossing point, this needs to come down a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. What we can probably do is I can get some T-Rexes in here soon and kind of just naturally block them off. And at least so we can watch them walk around and roar and, you know, get in the water and stuff like that. Hopefully they wouldn't come. What we'll do, since this will be behind where we're building, we'll block them off right here. Then we'll fix that later. Same way up here. We'll just kind of bring this around so they can't escape on us. They may be able to get up out of there. That's kind of low. Hey, what's up, Marine Finn? Whoops. Water tool, my bad. this should keep everything blocked in temporarily so we can still watch the dinos kind of explore, but not have to worry about like them running all over the map kind of while we work. Always flatten down some of those plants and shrink them down to make duckweed for little fountains. That's cool. Joe and I were kind of in agreement today on the Prehistoric Kingdom Discord that, you know, hindsight's 2020, but I kind of understand now a little more, like, especially given the setbacks and, you know, how early access is has been pushed to Q3. I'm kind of glad now that there's only like what were we saying, Joe? Like 1,200 people that have this, because I think the 1,200 that do have it are like a lot more understanding than like 30,000 people would have the alpha and still no, you know, substantial beta update or, you know, like that. That's what I was thinking, like, this ended up being a good thing that there's only a select few that were able to get in, because it would probably be a pretty big shit show at this point with, you know, what I was telling Joe, 30,000 people waiting around for the beta and the update and the early access. You know how massive of a headache that would be for the devs, you know, like trying to explain that. And with us, they're able to work in peace almost to an extent. So I don't know. I think it kind of worked out better, doing it how it ended up happening. Where do we go to turn off the power requirement? Is there a way to? I thought there was a way to do that. Maybe not. I guess maybe we built a power generator and then used the nursery. I thought there was a way to turn it off. Maybe not. Hey, what's up, Silver Fox? We're doing some Prehistoric Kingdom tonight, buddy. See, there is going to be kind of some point-and-click styling, because right now, obviously, this is the industrial set. So that's interesting. Gaming hyena. Okay, animal care. Where is the... I want hatching. Let's just do we'll do the leather hide first, 2 of them. Feathers! Okay, you go over there, buddy. Okay. So now at least we're gonna have some Rexes wandering around. So we'll have these guys kind of lurking around. I wonder what dinosaurs did, like, when it was time to, like, go get water. Like, would it be, like, in the sense, like, say, antelopes and lions, like, do the antelopes kind of vacate the area when it's time to drink? Do they run off and kind of, like, till the lions are done? Or when it came to water, was that, like, a common meeting place where, like, a T-Rex could be here and other regular, you know, like maybe prey animals could also be drinking? And it was just kind of like, it was kind of like an opportunity type thing. Like, most of the time the T-Rexes wouldn't mess with other drinking animals, or if that was, like I said, would they take off when, like, if a T-Rex showed up to drink? I saw a little teaser today of what Bold was messing with for our buddy Leaf. And you guys are really, I think, going to enjoy that. Tweet, tweet. I'm gonna eat you now. An indie water park manager? That'd be cool. I'd help promote that. Drew tells me not to hold my breath for Planet Coaster 2 to have water parks. I'm like, they did better, man. I don't know, Rob, with the Planet Zoo and the Planet Coaster nerds, I think this will do better for them in terms of in terms of just the creative freedom, because we know that Jurassic World Evolution 2 is kind of going to be in the same vein as 1, whereas you're not going to have this type of customization. But I think it's one of those things where they're going to be they're going to appeal to I think such a different audience, like between both of them, of what we want in terms of like building, in these dinosaur themed games. But I think they'll both work out okay. I think it'll be all right. They're both kind of have their own little thing going on. Hey, what's up, Beezy? Welcome in, Leaf. Yeah, Leaf, I got early access to Jurassic World Evolution 2. Leaf, I can't even get a meerkat. Do you think I'm going to get Jurassic World Evolution 2 early? Now, at some point, though, I'm probably going to want to switch the rock color just a little bit. Like to make it a little more washed, maybe, like, see, like this, like, say, like if when the river comes up, maybe it, it can flood through here, and this rock, it's a little bit, maybe a little bit more washed out, I'd say, maybe. Of course, you could argue that bottom rock could be darker, and this rock up here would be lighter because the sun basically, like it's never in the water. I don't know. We'll just go with this. This looks cooler. And plus, we've already placed all those rocks, so this will have to be the transitional flood line. Just go with me here. JWE2 will have way more customization than JWE, but to what extent, I don't really know. But see, that's the thing, though, too, Rob. It's like we say it's going to have a lot more customization than Jurassic World Evolution, but really, that's not saying much. It's like it doesn't have to have much to have more than that game did, because that game's customization was virtually non-existent. So that would be like a weird frontier argument that I would have to be like, okay, that's a bit of a stretch because you didn't really give us customization in 1. So don't play this one up like it's gonna be, you know, like, you know, the Planet Zoo type customization or something. Like that is not a fair assessment, I don't believe, if they try to tell us that, because you didn't give us barely any customization in the first one. I mean, a Jurassic World Evolution project manager could merge all the customizations of Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo in without much issues other than distracting from the main goal of dinos. Yeah, you know, you just wonder, like, how some of those meetings go and, like, when they're discussing what they want to try, or it's like, I just always think, like, if I were one of those people in those meetings, and you wonder if maybe it is ever brought up, but you'd think, like, people, like, somebody would say, what if we, like, just gave them customization like we do, like they have in Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster? Like, can that work? And then, you know, does a producer or something step in and say, no, that won't work. We you know, that's not in the style. That's not in the style or the vein of what we want for this particular franchise. We don't want a Planet Zoo clone. We want to, you know, that's not the object of this. It's just like you wonder, like, what type of conversations happen, you know, at Frontier behind closed doors. It's just always been kind of interesting. Like, you wonder who shuts stuff down, you know. But then, yeah, too, it's like you said, picture yourself trying to grasp getting, you know, something like that to the PS5, you know? So I get what you're saying. It all comes down to money, as Jonty weirdly always says, money. I was gonna order a shirt and troll Jonty on the 4th of July. It's like it's a shirt, it's got Ben Franklin on it, and it says, too cool for British rule. I was gonna order it, but it wasn't gonna be here till like July 12th. I'm like, what the hell? And then there was another one. It had like Queen Elizabeth's face on it, and it says, it's like she's got a little pair of like magnifying glasses she's holding up, and it says like July 4th on it, and it says, the commoners are rather rowdy this evening. I am gonna order one of those for next year. Jonty will usually message me and Drew, and he'll be like, Happy Treason Day. And then he'll call us some kind of filthy name. Happy Treason Day. Too cool for British rule. Alright, let's get them some friends in here. I don't think they hurt each other yet. Lambo! I'm out of funds. what's up, Simply Savannah? Didn't see you sneak in. Did you have a chance to tune into Digital DM last night? I was at dinner, so I didn't watch it. And apparently somebody forgot to record it or something for YouTube VOD. No, I did not get a chance to watch those nerds. I was grabbing dinner myself after we wrapped up the stream. But yeah, Jonty was saying there's a button you have to click on Twitch that then saves the video. But they didn't have that clicked, so they said they'll make sure they do it for next time. They are in Ashtan right now. That is the brainchild of Sir Jonty. Ashtan. I don't know if they'll do it next week. It probably won't be on Sunday because I see, like, I know Drew probably doesn't have anything to do because he doesn't have many friends besides like me. But I highly suspect Mass Bandit will have something to do in real life for the 4th. So I doubt they'll do it next Sunday, but they may. But if not, they'll get one up and going. My D&D days, that was pretty cool. I have to admit, I just kind of fell out of it, and just the sun, like, you know, what worked for everybody in the beginning was the Sunday evening thing, and even that worked out for me. But it just kind of started becoming like, I don't know, it's kind of like just giving up every Sunday evening because we were pretty regiment with it. Like, we did not miss, like, we went on like 9 months and never missed a Sunday. But, you know, for me, it was getting to the point where it was like, I was almost like, when it got close to like 6 o'clock, I was getting to the point where I was like, oh man, I really would just kind of want to relax or watch this movie or, you know, spend time with Casey or whatever before it was time to go back to work. And then it was like every single Sunday I knew I was going to be in here from 8 to 10 for 2 hours. I mean, even though, like I said, I was having fun, but it just kind of like there at the end, I was like, I'd kind of rather just like lay here and relax before I had to go back to work, because you really have to put your thinking cap on with D&D. There's a lot going on. You have to take it all in. You have to be listening. You have to be focused. So I just went, and plus our original story that we were in was coming to an end anyway, because Mast was going to start his new campaign within real life people again, now that the restrictions are lifting, and his people were going to start meeting in real life. And that did not leave room for him to try to DM an internet group and a real life group, plus play. He played in another group as well. It wasn't just us. So he would have had like 3 groups going. And so I just decided to bow out before the new group really got started. Like, I was thinking, I don't want to get started with these guys and then a week or 2 later be like, yeah guys, I'm gonna go ahead and bow out for now. I'm kind of gonna take a little break. So it just ended up working out perfect when he said he was gonna have to call it quits for a little bit with us. Then I decided to kind of jump ship then as well. So it ended up working out for the best. Yeah, Mast is like steeped into it. You know, I think he only started playing, like, I think he said a year ago, maybe? I mean, it's not like he's been playing his whole life. So he caught on really, really quick, and like is now even to the level of, of DMing games, which is a whole nother set of, you almost... I don't even know how he keeps up with all what he kept up with just with us. So much less like multiple games. So that was pretty cool. Just the notes and stuff that he had to take and prepare for. That was pretty intense. Yeah, pumpkin, you know, it's funny you say that because somebody around here let off a firecracker like last week, and it wasn't even really loud, but it was loud enough to where you could hear it in the house, and her head shot like straight up. And she's never really been, like she doesn't, I've never seen her get upset even for like thunderstorms and stuff. It just seems like something that's never really interested her, like hearing noises from outside. But it really kind of worries me now that she heard that firecracker and her head shot straight up, and she almost had like a nervous look about her when that happened. So I have no clue what's gonna go down this weekend with them kind of going off all over the place, you know. Here, my city has a kind of like a cool down time of 10. So people kind of have to start winding down at 10, and then by 11, you have to be done. If you're still doing it by 11, you'll kind of start noticing the police show up and stuff, and they don't really get out of their cars, but I've seen them, like our neighbors across the street, like they'll just shine their bright lights over at them, and they'll get on their intercom and, you know, tell them time to wrap it up. So here we don't really have a major problem of like, you know, midnight, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. But, you know, if you have animals and stuff, it can get old pretty quick if you're trying to sit in here with them and just trying to keep them calm for, you know, 5 or 6 hours. But usually not too big of a deal. And Mr. Houdini, he doesn't seem, he's our cat. He doesn't seem like he pays too much attention to firecrackers. He really, and that's weird because he's terrified of thunderstorms. But firecrackers, no, he just kind of does his thing. But pumpkin, we will. It is yet to be seen. So hopefully, we don't have too much of an issue. We don't really set off fireworks like Casey and I. My mom and dad really don't. We're more of like the cookout crowd. Now my uncle, every once in a while, you know, everybody's got the firecracker uncle. Sometimes he'll buy some, and if he comes to the cookout, he'll let some firecrackers off. But more so, we just look at it as like just a kind of like a holiday reason to get together and kind of have a cookout and see everybody in like an organized way, you know. But that's kind of the extent of it. I'm not really a big firecracker person. I just, you know, whatever. Just fix me a cheeseburger and, you know, let's play some horseshoe or cornhole. We're really big into cornhole right now. My dogs get scared of fireworks. Not too bad, but you can tell they get nervous, yeah. Hello, Geck. Look, Geck, we're in that game you totally forgot about. You've abandoned it. Prehistoric Kingdom. Would that kind of be terrifying to come down through this river like in a canoe? or like some kayaks, and like you don't know what's inside each of these canyons, or what could be coming down at you or stalking you from the bank. Yeah, Silver Fox, cornhole is kind of almost exactly like horseshoe. Personally, I mean, I don't know which one I have more fun with, but cornhole it's pretty addicting. It's one of those things where you don't just play one game and then like you go on. It's like it's fun. Gek said, "I just didn't have a chance to get it." Well, hopefully the early access will be coming. Matt makes cornhole bags. If you need some, let me know. He also plays in tournaments and things. Cornhole is his YouTube. Yes, we have some fun with cornhole. We take him to the lake and stuff when we go and all that. Fun times. Or lurking in the river itself. Good point, Bluefin. Like coming down through here in a kayak, not knowing like what's under the water. You know what I want to do? I want to do another one of these oak trees, but I want to do it like out here in the river, like it's it's you know, like sometimes you'll see like the formed islands will have trees and stuff start growing out of them just because of the debris and stuff that ends up washing down. I think that'd be kind of cool. Let me see if I can pull this off. Well, probably not that big, but we'll do it like this is just a little built-up island out here, and it'll have one of my big oak trees kind of growing up out of it, kind of right here where the river splits. Pew, pew, pew. Right where the river splits. And we're gonna make this sucker kind of big too. Oh, I hope that they do fish. They do like big old sturgeon. Yeah, like sturgeon longer than our canoe. Man, that'd be cool if Frontier would team up with Universal on Planet Coaster 2. And yeah, like what if one of the blueprints was the Velocicoaster, and we had like if Planet Coaster 2 had a Jurassic World theme, like just a set, you know, even if they did it like as a DLC or something, but if we had like a Jurassic World set for Planet Coaster 2, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Or like a Harry Potter theme. Drew had some worries early on when we were talking about Planet Coaster 2, about worrying that it could end up being too Disney-fied, meaning like, remember the early leak, guys? That was talking about in early licensing talks with Disney. I think it said, quote, not much not much info on this right now. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? But I am kind of there with Drew. Like, I wouldn't want Planet Coaster 2 to just be like exclusively Disney. I don't think any of us would necessarily want that, would we? Drew, we need to do a Take Two podcast, but strictly on Planet Coaster 2. Like, we could talk about what we want from it, you know, what we want to see, what we hope they won't do, what I can pick your brain on what needs to happen, on like what you think they borked from on Planet Coaster. We could do an hour-long Take Two on exclusively Planet Coaster 2. Yeah, I was worried they would lean too heavy on the fantasy theme if they teamed up with Disney. Yeah, could definitely see that happening. Steampunk pack. That'd be pretty cool. What we may do too, so Bluefin can't say that I've abandoned another game, we may stream some Breakwaters again tomorrow. Not totally sure, kind of let me figure out what's going on. But I'm thinking maybe we'll jump back into some Breakwaters. Uh-oh, Silver Fox's jam. Hold on, y'all, I gotta stop talking a minute. There we go. Gotta let Silver Fox stretch his legs a little bit. Robot DJ. I don't think I quite made my river shallow enough. Sorry, buddy. Don't let me disturb you. Whoops. Sorry. Beep, beep, boop. S-Dan. There is no S-Dan. Only DJI. There we go. Now they can move a little bit. I was telling the guys on the Discord today, is it bad that I feel more of a connection with these dinosaurs and their eyes than the Planet Zoo animals? It's kind of like the Planet Zoo animals are almost like they're just spaced out. It's like they look through you. It's like they have no emotion in their eyes and what they're doing. It's like but with these guys, like, look at this guy. It's just, there's so much personality in these guys. It's just, it's weird how two different game designs can just pull out different emotions of the animals just by their eyes, especially with those T-Rexes. It's kind of like the Planet Zoo animals' eyes. It's like they look a little like they're just little glass balls, like they're. S-Dan, I am your daddy. Oh, daddy. Don't tease me. But yeah, I was like on an eye rant today on the Discord. You know, normal S-Dan things, ranting about something somewhere that nobody cares about. Giggity. Yeah, Jaunty's usually a Jonty's a pretty good shoulder to bitch on. Jonty gets it. Hello, you. Oh yeah, Jonty, will you be celebrating Canada Day? Silver Fox, both. You know, guys, I may actually have to probably let some... I'm going to have to let some guests in eventually to just get some money to buy some more dinos. I'm the first person in Prehistoric Kingdom history to run out of money, I think. Oh damn it! I have to pay royal. I'm gonna get a royalty. I'm gonna get a royalty invoice in the mail now, aren't I? That tree's gotten a little too much water. We'll just say like that one's barely holding on. Is that when Canada shoots off fireworks? Canada Day. Stepping on my new rocks. Rules are super tight here on setting them off. Dusk till 11, July 1st and 3rd only. Yeah, they're pretty lax here with the first, like starting on the first. You have to end by 10. I think I told you that wrong earlier. Start like the first, second, and third. You have to wrap up by 10, and on the fourth is 11, I believe. Then they'll start making their rounds, and they'll get you. But yeah, I don't really mind with them doing the fireworks. You normally get like the obligatory, like Karen on Facebook, like my neighbor behind me. Every year they put, I wish they'd just take these fireworks from these people. They scaring our animals. I'm like, Karen, you scare your animals. Shut up. It's just for a couple hours. Your dog doesn't even like you. It ain't right. Shut up. Imagine getting arrested on the 4th for blasting fireworks at midnight. Freedom! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what we could do here? Like on the side of the river, make this like a spooky cave. We'll have to see if I have the pieces to make like a little, like some makeshift canoes. And we'll put those in. Go Leafs! I do not watch hockey, but I've heard in person it's like an incredible sport to try to catch. Live. I could go to Nashville and watch a Predators game. I think that's the closest thing to me. I'd have to catch the Predators. Nashville Predators. That's only like a 4.5 hour drive, I believe. Haven't been to Nashville in a long time. My sister ran cross country when she was in high school, and we went to Nashville for like one of the big Reebok classics that Reebok puts on for like the track and field people. That was cool. Nashville's a cool city. You shouldn't put yourself through that, Estan. Yeah, Silver Fox, because didn't they, like, the Predators did pretty good. They were doing pretty good, that, like, kind of like that, the pre-pandemic season, weren't they? Like, I remember hearing about them quite a bit, like, just a couple years ago. But like I said, I don't keep up with it that much. Like, I couldn't even tell you one player's name on the roster. Honestly, guys, I don't really even keep up with sports that much more at all. Like, particularly in my formative YouTube years. I'm interested to hear if the Titans are doing any good, and I watch golf on Sundays, like if it's really close, or like if Phil Mickelson or if Tiger Woods, before he got in that car crash, if he was doing good, I would definitely tune in. But I am just not really a big sports guy, like from my late 20s on necessarily. I mean, watching it. I love like golf and pool and bowling and cornhole and horseshoes, all that stuff, you know, all those competitive type games, but like watching professional athletes, I'm just playing video games now, really, instead, like on my free time. Do not catch sports that much anymore. Uh-oh, someone give Estan more internet? Is it jerking on you? Yeah, I don't keep up with any sports. Honestly, only watch if I'm at a barbecue or watching it live. Yeah. You know, we didn't even really, we didn't even watch the Super Bowl this year. Like, usually I'll at least watch that for some funny commercials. But I know we took that weekend off from D&D. Like, we took that Sunday off. But I think I streamed with you guys because Drew was going to watch the Super Bowl. And I think I just decided to stream. I did not even catch the Super Bowl this year. All right, let's see if I have anything to make some like cool little makeshift canoes or kayaks to tell that like creepy little story that Bluefin and I were mentioning earlier, like coming down this river in a kayak. Hey, what's up, Herman? You little nerd. Herman's getting ever closer to retirement. You can almost count him on his fingers and toes the days left now. Almost. My new goal in life is to crush Because race car on the ice. He messaged me a couple days ago. He said, he's like, hey, Stan, just wanted to let you know I don't really have time much to catch streams, but I still support you and Drew. And I was like, oh, we appreciate that, buddy. Uh-oh, time for a dance break. Here's Silver Fox's chance to break it down a little bit. Dance break over. Cybers dances with Finny. You know, it'd be cool. I could do like a water world. Like, what do they call those? Like catamaran style? Catamaran style raft. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cyber's like a little, kind of like just a little raft coming down the river. Hopefully in beta they'll pump up some more scenery and stuff for us, you know. I kind of need some... I need some new parts and pieces. See, this is what Drew was talking about, like a piece like this in Planet Zoo, you would essentially have to abandon, but with this, we can absolutely make it work, you know? Who knows what you'd run into going down this river. Hey, thanks, Leaf. Of course, this would be a little hard to navigate down some of the skinnier areas of the river, wouldn't it? That probably wouldn't be too fun. Oh, if these were rounder? Let's try. Oh, dang, you're right, Savannah. That does look better. Those look better. Savannah just casually like, you may want to make those would look better. I'm not sure, but those would look better round. She knew these would look better round. Holding out on me here. Well, Leaf, that's the only problem. The fishing may be good if you don't get eaten by the fish. Right? I don't want to be a backseat builder. Leaf, we need to see you get back into some Prehistoric Kingdom action. You need to give... I loved that, the drive-in you did. That was like one of my first eye-opening projects. When I saw your drive-in tweet, I was like, holy crap. This is what we need to be doing. That was awesome. Oops, that kind of kicked that sideways, but it's actually not a bad thing for some variation here. Screw it, I'm hopping in. Good timing too, Leaf, because we may get some good traction going, especially if we have a new devlog coming out. like possibly Wednesday, you know? Yes, show us, Leaf. Get back into some Prehistoric Kingdom mischief with us. More likely Thursday. Gonna have to jump into some PZ soon. All this rock work makes me want to build. We have done quite a bit of rock work today, haven't we? This up here for a little better screenshot here in a little bit. My things keep turning on me. Wonder if I've hit something weird over here. There we go. It's like a little deeper over here at this drop-off. And then, of course, you have the creepy cave. Ah, it's a wild poison blade. Out in the open. A wild poison blade has appeared. Creepy little cave entrance, isn't it? It's kind of cool. It's just like an open little beach area right there. But then you've got the cave. Hey, I do not stink. And this has taken a while, but we've got a pretty good bit done, haven't we? I'll have you all know I take a bath every Saturday. I do not miss my Saturday baths. So if you catch me on a Monday, I'm still smelling pretty good. We do not even want to know what Poison Blade does in the bath. That is not for human eyes. Do you all ever sit down in the shower? Like, you know, like you sit down in a bath, but you just let the shower water run? Every once in a while I'll do that. Everybody's like, that's kind of weird, but it really actually feels pretty good. Like, you know, really hot shower. but you're sitting on the bottom of the shower. It's kind of relaxing. When you have a cold, you do? No, I don't have a shower seat. Like, I just sit like with my butt on the, you know, like on the bottom of the tub. And like, you can turn the water on super, super hot because, you know, you're so far down there away from it. And it's just like relaxing. I don't do it like if I'm like all the time, like if I'm in a hurry or if I, you know, got to jump in the shower real quick because we're going somewhere. But yeah, if I'm just like, you know, like nothing's going on and I'm just home and it's like, you know, time to go take a shower or whatever before you go to bed. Yeah, I sit down in the shower. Give it a try. I was going to say he poisons his blade. Then I heard myself say that. It was traumatizing. This didn't have... Yes, see, Simply Savannah knows. Most people are like, that's kind of weird. I'm like, kind of relaxing. I know you guys have just sat here with me and watched me do a bunch of rock work this evening, but there's not really a whole lot going on right now that you can, you know, like once we get more pieces and stuff, we can really kind of delve into more theming. But even just with the rock work this evening and kind of forming this river, this has still been pretty fun, hasn't it? It's just a lot of tedious rock work right now. Wait, so Estan sits in the shower. Is he sad at the same time? No, not sad, but more relaxed, I'd say. Like, seriously, like, close my eyes, because, you know, my tub, it's not like it's a flat edge. You know, the tub, the curve of our tub kind of curves with your back. So I sit down and I lean back, and, you know, usually like I'll put my feet up towards the, like where the sink head is, like where the like the opposite of, like my feet are where the shower head is, up above my feet. And the hot water comes down and hits you from that side. And so I kind of just sit back and just like let the hot water hit me. Super, super relaxing. And that was shower time with Estan. Subscribe to my OnlyFans and you will really get to see shit. That's an old Bold joke. Bold thinks I have an OnlyFans where I post pictures of myself in the shower. Full disclosure, I do not have an OnlyFans. That is what Bold and Silver Fox use to pick on me. I sit in the shower when I'm too tired to stand. Estan puts on beautiful and peaceful tropical music and he pretends he is under a waterfall. Yes! You're describing exactly what I do. Yes, see? So I cannot be that weird. Like, Savannah's not weird. She knows what I'm talking about. You saw that graphic Bold made for you? Yes. I saw that. That was hilarious. Like, you know how most people, like, they'll tell you, like, you know, laugh out loud, but they're, like, not, like, they never even really smirked? Like, I literally, like, if I'd have had something to drink, I may have spit it up when I saw that picture. That was good. Pretty sure that'd be against YouTube terms of service. Cyber said, oh my. You know, Bold, she's she's a little out there. Bold keeps us on our toes, though. All the Valheim peeps. Man, what happened to that game? Why are they taking so long? And I think Basic Builder, one of the Basic Builder, somebody was telling me they're getting ready to go on a summer break now. And I was like, I was telling Drew, I'm like, wouldn't that be something like you would put the update out and then like go on the summer break? Like, here's your update. We're gonna go on a break now to celebrate and kind of like take a break from all our hard work. But they're like, okay, we're gonna take our summer break now and we'll be gone a couple weeks or a few weeks. And I'm like, what about the hearth and home? But I mean, it's cool. I just thought that like they're just like really casual about it like now. They're like, yeah, we're going on summer break. We'll catch you guys when we see you. Okay, so they are on a summer break. Yeah, Basic Builder, look. I built a raft that you will get eaten by a Tyrannosaur from. Right? I haven't played the game since March. Died too many times thanks to my internet. Oh. Yeah, I haven't played it since me and Jonty and Drew were running around on their encampment. At least it's better than how Bold treats our boats. Uh-oh. Has Bold inadvertently sunk some ships on you? I love this little flower. There's like this little plant. There we go, guys. I think that's a pretty good start for us, isn't it? Like I said, maybe tomorrow we'll jump into some breakwaters and then we'll get back into this maybe in time for Thursday evening. I am going to, cover the dev vlog, hopefully if it comes out Wednesday or Thursday. And then we'll get back in and kind of push our way a little further. I know one thing we need to do is we're going to have to let people in, even if I just put some like aviaries over here to start building up the cash so I can afford new dinosaurs. That would be such a cool screenshot though if we had like the brachiosaurs, kind of coming through here or standing on this ledge. That would be freaking awesome. I can't wait till we get to the beta and they add a few more dinos, or early access for that matter. But no, this is a pretty cool start to the little river canyon, isn't it? And see, like we're even kind of playing with the this floods from time to time, and see these rocks are a little more washed out than the upper mountain, like the upper ridges. So yeah, we will definitely hop back in later this week and kind of push on further down the valley. Valley of the Damned. This is pretty cool. That was a lot of rock work. But anyways, my little nerds, I'm going to jump off here, grab something to drink, go decompress a little bit, maybe take a shower sitting on the floor of the shower. And we'll catch you guys later. Andrea, no, you're too late. I'm signing off. Andrea Azzolini. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. We'll make fun of Poison Blade. The usual. We'll have some dance-offs and try to figure out what we're doing in Breakwater tomorrow, hopefully. Bye, guys!